A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else, and that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
So off we go then. Moved on forwards. It's run loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get up the turn.
Played out to the right. Clipped into space. Cleared without complication. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, it's come loose. Only partially clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dinks one through. He's cut it out. Clears it away. Get a throw in. Now it's Eriksson. Swept in. And that has been cleared. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's claimed by the keeper. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's onto it in a flash. Melosian makes the interception. Eriksson. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Eriksson. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Up towards the front line. That's a little off target. Eriksson.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Ericsson. And it's played forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, super find. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Velocian. Ericsson. Oh, perfectly measured that. That's good defending, very good defending. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. We have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He'll fancy himself from here. Ericsson!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. He just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Wolfsburg given another corner. Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. Movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has been clubbed away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That is asking for trouble. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's a clearance, but not much of one. Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. There's the villain. Climbs up big. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Wolfsburg are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. And it's Eriksson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, what a ball! Chance, surely!
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
That has been knocked clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Over to the left. That is a great pick out. Shoots! No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
First goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's there to clear it. Turns and goes back. Good take, and is he in? He's well positioned here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mela. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Wolfsburg really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Great defending, strong and determined. He slings it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mela. nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
He's in plenty of space here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good spread. Can he latch on to this? And that'll be a goal kick. Time for a change in personnel. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. A couple of changes then in quick succession. He can get that clear.
Wolfsburg really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Wolfsburg making another change here. Wolfsburg have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone for a throw-in.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He can run onto that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Back into the middle.
Wolfsburg really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Lindstrom, calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. Lindstrom. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Wolfsburg really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. Aim forwards. Now this could be a chance. Oh, they could be caught out here. Played back in.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That has been cut short. And it's Lindstrom. He's through here. He's found some space. Chance for a shot! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.